I was a project coordinator, but trust me, I was also the janitor, the gatekeeper, the cleaner, literally everything. I don't stay loyal when it no longer serves me. And I know this might sound. La vida es un Okay, let's talk about loyalty and employment. Now, personally, I consider myself a loyal person. And if I call you my friend, I mean it. I mean, I've got friendships that have lasted 17 years. People from my teenage years I still keep close and consider friends. I think I know a thing or two about relationships, or at least I think I do. And if I'm your friend, I'm your friend, until of course you say otherwise. But when it comes to loyalty to employers, that's a different ball game. I don't stay loyal when it no longer serves me. And I know this might sound a bit direct, but hear me out. Quick one. If you are new to the channel and you're all about straight talks, career talks, business analysis stuff, and ways in which you can future proof your career, hit the subscribe button and let's grow together. For some people, staying long in a role makes sense. For me, loyalty has to serve a purpose. If you're growing, learning new things, and there are challenges stretching your capacity, by all means stay. Stay as long as it serves you. But the moment it stops serving you, when you are no longer learning, no longer challenged, and it feels like you're hiding from the world, it's time to bow out. And for me, I always know when to bow out. And trust me, I think you will know when the time comes. My very first job is a classic example. I was a project coordinator for 26 months, 2 years and 2 months. And in those 26 months, oh, I gave it my everything. I was a project coordinator, but trust me, I was also the janitor, the gatekeeper, the cleaner, literally everything. I would get to work early, open the gate, sweep the office, clean these offices, and then start my project coordination duties. And you know what? I loved it. I was grateful. I was excited every single day. I would literally kneel down in that office and thank God for the job. I did not even have a decent office desk until after 6 months when the office was properly set up and furnished. But that wasn't a problem. However, as time went by, I started seeing opportunities the organization was not willing to take. For example, I created a Facebook page for the organization just to give us some visibility, put out our project so that we could attract collaboration and partnerships. And through that, a US-based institute reached out to us. They wanted to collaborate. Mind you, I was in Nigeria at the time, so this was huge. This institute in the US had lots of volunteers. So how did they come in? Now we had over 15 fully functional laptops in the office that no one was using. They were literally gathering dust, and I thought, why not use them to train children from nearby orphanages and schools on how to use a computer? The plan was simple. Kids would come in after school hours, learn how to use a computer, connect with mentors virtually, and start getting exposed to tech early. This was a time when the word tech savvy was not popular, and imagine what that would have done for the kids. I mean, this was 2015. So I designed a program. I got the volunteers from the US Institute, sorted logistics. Kids would come in after school, connect via headsets, and learn directly from volunteers abroad virtually. First, by teaching them how to even power on a laptop, which many kids at the time didn't know how to. And then moving on to assisting them with their assignments, connecting them with resources, and gaining tech skills, basically. But guess what? Management didn't see the vision. That initiative, like many others that I pitched, was shut down before it could even take off. The idea went nowhere. Same thing happened when I proposed a vocational skills training program for girls from a nearby orphanage that I had reached out to and gotten approval for my proposal. I had secured a trainer who was willing to train for free. I had sourced training materials, mapped out a plan on how to source the equipment, but it still hit a dead end. At some point, I realized this place wants to stay small, and I'm seeing big. And that's when I knew it was time to go. And here's the truth nobody tells you: no employer is loyal to you. It wasn't that I wasn't grateful. I loved that job. I was excited every day, and I remained grateful. But after 2 years, I felt like I was hiding from the world. I felt like there was more for me out there. And here's the thing: sometimes we get caught up in the sense of loyalty to the people who gave us our first shot. I get it. But don't let loyalty trap you in a place that no longer serves you. If you're growing, earning, and your capacity is being stretched, by all means stay. But if you're no longer learning and no new challenges are coming your way, no new opportunities, I'm sure you know. And it's okay to leave. There's absolutely nothing wrong with knowing when to leave and leaving. The funny thing is, I got my second job while I was frustrated at this one. So while I was feeling stuck one random day, I signed up on a job website. Can't remember the name right now. It wasn't even big like LinkedIn. I just created a profile on this random job site. I wrote a simple bio about myself and I left it there. And next thing I get a call about a business and finance analyst role. Now I didn't apply for the job. I just had my bio up. So I got the call. I was asked to apply. Mind you, while I was busy being a project coordinator, I desperately wanted to be an accountant. So I was studying, writing ACCA papers. I had passed 4 of my papers at the time. But when I got this call and I applied for the role, I went for the interview. The interview was scheduled in a cafe, a very nice cafe. I met the founders and they asked me if I wanted to eat anything. I'm like, guys, I'm here for an interview. I'm a serious minded person. Anyway, I ordered after the interview. But during the interview, I could tell that they loved me. And of course, I got the job. And that was how I moved closer to becoming a business analyst, even though I was trying so hard to be an accountant. I get it, especially with your first job. It's easy to feel like you hold them forever for giving you a start, but you don't hold anybody your potential. If a place is no longer serving you and it feels like you're hiding or it feels like your growth has flatlined, it's okay to leave. And please do it without guilt. Because trust me, if we flipped this around, they'll replace you quicker than you think. The moment you stop being useful or beneficial to the business, they won't even blink. You will be let go. And sometimes people get fired even when they are high performers. It happens all the time. And there's always a nice way to put it. Oh, organizational restructuring. You know, they would even tell you that there are no hard feelings. It's just purely business. So stop being loyal to a company name on your CV and start being loyal to your career growth. So the lesson here is loyalty is a beautiful thing, especially in relationships, friendships, family, and life. But when it comes to employment, loyalty must have boundaries. Stay where you're going, but when it stops serving you, you know when to leave. And trust me, it's okay. It's okay. If this resonated with you or you would like to hear more about business analysis and how to future-proof your career, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on all the good stuff. Thank you for watching and see you another time.